Hi, it's Bob here. This is a clip from my last video that just came out on my main channel. Let me know if you're cool with clips and stuff on this channel, otherwise I'll just do other stuff. Thank you. Do you have any advice for smaller YouTubers who are starting off their channel? Give up. Just like, give up.
You are a terrible person.
Well, at least I don't own both seasons of Fanboy and Chum Chum on DVD.
It was a phase.
Yeah, I can do that. So I specifically have about 5 or so tips. These are the 5 tips on how to be a YouTuber. Number 1, don't expect too much or take it too seriously. A lot of people go into it thinking that you're gonna make a bunch of money, get a bunch of attention or fame. But truthfully, in my opinion, I don't think you're gonna get those things if that's the only reason you're doing it. If YouTube is something you really want to do, I'd suggest just making things you enjoy, find your niche, and be a little patient with it. These things don't happen overnight. You gotta keep making stuff, and you gotta find stuff you're truly passionate about making. Number 2, experiment and try things. Sometimes when you have a blank canvas and a fresh start, you don't know what to do. Or maybe you do know what to do, but maybe the thought of trying something new is scary. It typically is for a lot of people, including me. But remember, you don't have to publish these videos. You can always unlist them later, but you have to make stuff to get better. And if you have an idea and you want to make it, honestly, just f other people's opinions and just be yourself. If you're making stuff and you're putting it out into the world, then honestly, I'm proud of you. But also don't rush it. Remember, try to be patient with yourself and with the process. You don't know until you try. Number 3 is be honest and respectful to the people who watch you and to the people you meet along the way. Maybe as you do YouTube, you'll start collaborating with people. You might meet other fellow YouTubers and creators. But honestly, this is just kind of a life tip in general. Just be nice to people. Don't be one of those people who acts all cool with somebody and then 2 seconds later just talk shit about them behind their back. Just be honest and don't get too caught up in the game of it all where you'll do anything just to get some clout. And of course, when you're making the videos, treat the people who are watching your stuff like human beings. Seriously, just don't do fake giveaways at the beginning of every video. I also don't recommend sub for sub or spamming people's emails asking for a shout out. I mean, I'm not your mom. You can do whatever you want, but I just don't recommend any of these. It just doesn't work, man. Number 4, don't spend too much on equipment starting out. Now listen, this is a pretty common mistake that a lot of people make. For example, when I started out doing YouTube, I used to look at my favorite YouTubers and see what equipment they were using because I thought that if I had that same equipment, I'd be as good as them. But really, it's not about the quality of the equipment that you use. It's really about the content that you're making. I truly believe that you can make stuff just as good on your smartphone as long as it's something you care about making. The age of the internet where we have tiny computers in our pockets is honestly pretty awesome. At the end of the day, it's about the video and not about the equipment you use to make it. And number 5, try to manage your time well. You gotta find a fine line between not making too many excuses to do something or working yourself too hard to the point you burn out. It's really about the balance. Especially with the procrastination part, that's something I do a lot. But recently I've learned that it's good to make some to-do lists and set some goals for yourself. It really does help. Something as simple as a checklist can really make my day better and make me more productive. However, this last tip is something I still need to work on. I'm getting better at it. I've been working on the bigger videos in bite-sized pieces, trying to get a little bit done every day. While someone like me could definitely use working a little harder, I also have friends of mine who could use a break every once in a while. But then again, I'm not an expert or anything. I literally taped a fortune cookie to my computer and my files are very unorganized. So take it as you will. This is just what I've learned. I wish you the best of luck, Barrel Sucks. And I wish the same to any of you who want to do the same thing. It's pretty cool. Really, any creative endeavor takes some hard work, so whatever goals you have, I'm rooting for you.